So last Friday, our family gathered for what was supposed to be our sacred, weekly movie night. We'd taken a vote in the group chat earlier. Mom wanted a rom-com, my sister lobbied for the new animated thing, and I was gunning for a superhero flick. But when we all piled onto the couch, Dad strode in with the remote and a mysterious sparkle in his eye. "I've got something educational for us tonight," he proclaimed, which, as every kid knows, is code for prepare for boredom. Before any of us could protest, he queued up a documentary titled The Secret Life of Grass, Blades of Glory. 3 hours. About grass. At first, we tried to hold it together. The narrator was whispering about Kentucky bluegrass like it was the lost city of Atlantis. My sister started live texting her friends a play-by-play, Mom began aggressively crocheting, and I started counting how many different shades of green were on screen. Dad, meanwhile, was laser-focused, occasionally shushing us like we were missing vital plot twists. I swear, at one point, he gasped when the camera zoomed in on a particularly luscious patch of fescue. Somewhere around hour 2, something bizarre happened. We all started getting emotionally invested. There was this dense segment where a patch of lawn was threatened by drought, and I realized I was literally at the edge of my seat. My sister started chanting, "Come on, photosynthesis." Mom wiped a tear when the narrator described a heroic blade that survived the mower. The living room had transformed into a stadium, and the grass was the underdog we never knew we needed. By the time the credits rolled, we were all inexplicably fist-pumping and high-fiving, celebrating the triumphant survival of the turf. Dad looked smug, like he'd won some kind of obscure parenting trophy. And that's how our family movie night went from popcorn and Pixar to cheering for chlorophyll. Honestly, we got so into it, I think next week we'll ask Dad to put on a documentary about weeds, because after last night, we're ready to root for the other side.